Grand Rising is your YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this is message for chapter 19, message 5.3. Just being guided to title it that way. The last two messages, which is gonna all be uploaded at the same time. It's been a good few hours since 5.2 to 5.3, which is this message. When I ended 5.2, I realized throughout that 40 plus minutes intro or message, I'd missed out a page. But again, I'm kind of just going with the flow in regards to how these messages are coming through. It's in this kind of an energy of no particular order, in any order. And at one point I was channeling, they're not out of order, they're working under orders, in this energy of new regulations, new orders, type energy. But I'm going to go back to the page that I didn't read, going back to 5.2 in the energy of reading in numerology here. As I was clearing and reading the numerology, I was being brought back to, and bear in mind, this is the numerology from 5.1, not to confuse anybody. So clearing and reading the numerology, I'm being brought back to the energy of those I'm connecting with, those who may feel like their kindness has been taken for weakness, in this energy of feeling like nothing has changed, childlike mentality, inner childhood traumas, in this energy of the crocodile rearing its head, but this feminine, within this feminine's energy. So there's two feminine energies within this emperor's energy, this masculine's energy, which is making them act, I want to say, out of character, in a kind of anxious kind of a way. I'm going to continue reading. So I was channeling the energies of the years between 8 and 13, 5 to 10, 5 and 13, specifically 18 to 22. I could be channeling the year 2018 to the year 2022. Also picking up on this energy of 21. Break it down to the 3, but the angel number that was coming through and may be significant and additional messages is 212. Not being able to focus on anything. In the past, I was picking up on numerology wise 2 years. The past 2 years may feel significant for somebody here. In the past, someone didn't follow their intuition about what truly makes them happy, wants, needs, passions, and decisions, in this energy of bottled, suppressed emotions. That decisions prevented an egg from being fertilized. And I also done I looked up on this energy. For some reason, I was just tuned in on this word fertilized. And I'm going to share this on my community page and attach it to the description of this chapter. There's this energy of this egg, this being protected by the divine, in this energy of the spirit card, which can't be seen on camera, but I feel like it's all symbolic to the energy of this message. Something can't be seen with the naked eye. Whatever's taking place here is taking place behind the scenes, within the astral. So again, So 2019 may be significant when the union was destined to have come into union, but one disaster after the next. 2020. I was then picking up again back into the energy of 2019, which is this energy of 12. And when you add up this numerology, you break it down to the 3, this energy of 1, 2, 3. 2021, someone, if not two, was to become 3 in this energy of 5, this change, in order to bring this peaceful frequency vibration to humanity. But something went wrong. Is what's caused this eruption energy globally, which is affecting us all individually. It's that ricochet effect, in this energy of someone's being caught up in some type of an entanglement with the 2 of Pentacles. 1, if not 2 of you, break it down to the 3. In this energy of growing old, the cards back here somewhere, in this energy of growing old. So now this is going back to chapter 19, message 4, where these cards have came through. The overall energy for this message is the Empress's energy. In addition to the Empress's energy, yin yang, the Emperor's come through. Again, I was channeling the Magician in message 5.1. So no surprise I'm seeing the Magicians also here. This for me felt like it was some type of a finale message, the finale of chapter 19. But the moment I turn off the camera, the messages are just flowing through. Very much tapped into what's going on right now for us all globally, as I was saying. But I'm going to read the energy of this Empress for the purpose of this message. The Empress signals abundance, creativity, the fertility. Her appearance indicates that this is a time that can bring tremendous growth effortlessly and all on its own. The Empress says you have the ability to attract to yourself what you want and what you need. Be creative, thrive, care, and tend to others as well as yourself. Love, affection, and beauty also go hand in hand with the Empress, and all a part of her magnetism. Usually the Empress in readings could also refer to predicted fertility and pregnancy, especially when pulled with cards like the Ace of Cups, which is in this energy of this message, the 3 of Cups, which is not in this energy, or the Page of Cups, which is in this energy. But most often, the Empress represents creating and enjoying beautiful moments, slowing down, and receiving the best of life simply because you know you deserve it. Now, if the Empress was in the reverse, could mean that you are being overly controlling or something, or smothering people around you. You need to take a step back and trust that things will unfold in a way that it is best all on their own. This card reverse can also mean you are blocking growth by investing your time, efforts, love, and or money in the wrong things. This situation may not be conducive to growth at this moment. Trying to force it won't make it work, and would just only exhaust you. And in the energy of this Emperor in the reverse came through, it said, reverse, the Emperor's energy is blocked off or off balance. Are you trying too hard to assert your will over others, or to force something to completion? Is something trying to dominate you, or push their will onto you? Or are you neglecting to make decisions out of low self-esteem or holding on to the feeling of powerlessness? Any of these things are destructive to yourself and others. Work on rebalancing your efforts to turn the energy of the Emperor upright again. And in the upright, the Emperor is a power, control, and discipline. His appearance is a call to be assertive. It can also be a sign that something is dominating your life, or it could be both. If something is calling the shots for you, the Emperor can signal the need for you to step into your own personal power and do things for yourself. This card is connected to the rational and logical thinking. If there are any emotions involved, it is best to control them, since the Emperor comes from a place of power and is not swayed by tears or sob stories. He symbolizes the need for stability, structure, and a plan, especially when it comes to preparing for the future. So I just felt it was necessary to read those two from the book. And as I continued to go into what I was picking up on was the energies of the sevenths within tarot. Defensive, deceptive, delusional type energy. This energy of contemplations of where to put your time, your energies, your investments type thing, your focus. I was also picking up on a telephone number at this time, just because of the numerologies that was coming through the message of message 4. So as I was clearing the energy, and this can be symbolic to the message, somebody may have found some type of phone number, discovered. I'm hearing. I'm not going to read the whole number out, for what, but anyway, I'll read the last. I'm hearing 4 digits. So the first one is 2810, and the second one is 8107. So I stopped writing at this point because I thought, well, I'm well tapped into this energy, So anyway, I carried on writing a bit later on in this energy of let go and go out of comfort zone, find love in a hopeless place. I was then channeling music in the energy of Rihanna, but yet you and or they still check up on one another in this energy of now a Leah, need to dust yourself off and try again. 4-4, for the sake of peace, the peaceful reunion, which I read out in message 5 of chapter 19. So as I came out of chapter 5.2, this being 5.3, again, as soon as I turn off the camera, the message just kept flowing through. So as I was saying before, in no particular order, these messages I know are going to be viewed and listened to. In message 5 and 5.1, I was picking up on this energy of and 5.2 also, I was picking up on this energy of officials, government officials, in this energy of new regulations, in this energy of they're not out of order, they're under orders, during this time of, I'm hearing evacuation, regulation, revelations, trials and tribulations. It's always going to be about divinity, divine, the creator. It's just a reminder of his power. Within the tower, delicate flower, Caribbean islands, Grenada, Jamaica, now currently in Cuba. This one I hear is about a need to surrender. Again, I was writing, this Empress's energy, right now I'm seeing those in seats of power with no power over the Most High's power. In the energy of part 1, the beginning of this chapter, 19, the sun. Angel number 119, in this energy of the crocodile. In the crocodile is the family of the reptilian species. In this energy as an opposer of this energy of those I'm connecting with, going back to message 1 of chapter 19, in the energy of who Mother Earth, Father Universe is protecting. In this case, it's Mother Universe that's coming through in this energy of the elephant, the protector, in this energy of realignment, making things right, you know. Someone is moving out of order in those that's sitting in seats of power with no power over the rule of the Most High, you know, was the energies that was coming through. In this energy of the golden egg that's needing to be hatched. Also in this energy of the Three of Pentacles, mind, body and soul, that's birthed into this reality. The children of the Most High. Your prayers were heard and answered. When two and more are gathered, prayer warrior type energy. The divine, the Most High, Mother Universe turns up. And when they both turn up, it's trouble. Divine masculine and divine feminine. I was picking up on this vision of both praying, crying, and calling upon the Most High at the same time. In this energy I've been picking up on throughout message 5 through to 5.3, this message of mirroring, cause and effect. Whichever, in this energy of whichever action a parent, it's in this kind of an energy of discipline, cause and effects. When a child acts up in a particular way, they're dealt with accordingly, with all respect and within reason. Depends on the action. I was picking up on this energy here. 3 but less than 4. Angel number 347. I was then being brought back to another part of this channeled message throughout this 3. Your west, my east. Your east, my west. Your left, my right. Your right, my left. Yin yang. Male, female, sun, moon type energy. And they're both here. But I just feel like they're not both on the same page. This can be authorities, corporal type energies. They're not on the same page. If I look at this as Mother Earth, Father Universe, you know, this is a conflict of interest I'm picking up this energy of. I was also picking up on this energy of a step back and Mother Earth is stepping forward type energy. I was then being brought back to a vision of seeing different faces within the mirror of card number 23 that came through in chapter 19, message 1. But it also brought me back, going back a few years back, to another vision I had of a swamp of flies. A herd of flies, going back to message 1 of chapter 19, in the energy of the herd of horses. The horseman energy. A herd of change. This is to bring in change in the energy of the Moon Maiden, which is that new beginning. There's a lot going on here and it's having repercussions on us all individually. We're coming into union. I'm hearing by the hook or the crook. This is destiny and no man can stop what the Most High has destined, you know, type energy by force I'm hearing right now. In this energy of 8, it feels like a tug of war. That's what it's giving me, this energy tug of war. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards now. Another long intro. But I just feel like everything is just relevant and symbolic to the energies that individually and globally that we're going through right now. So I'm going to try and draw it in now to just individual scenarios for what may be going on. So let's see, let's bring it into soul's purpose, you know. I want to clarify this energy of past life, which is in this energy of unrequited love, and we've got freedom at the bottom of the deck, and the card that wants to come through is health. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So that's your temple, that's your castle, you know. That's, I'm hearing, your center, your core. But there's a doubt here. Someone's doubting their mission. I'm also seeing this energy of health as the health of earth, you know, bringing peace. I'm hearing bringing peace to where there's no peace. Double mission is the type energy I'm picking up on, and it's falling in this energy of the magician. And what's coincident about this is that during all of this channeling that I've been channeling in regards to this energy, I'm picking up on this finale energy. Like this is the finale message. And that I was going to bring the magician into this energy along with the emperor to close this message up. I'm now hearing something is happening in threes and in no particular order. I'm picking up on this energy of warning. First warning, second warning, third warning type energy. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is this energy of the hangman here? And the hangman's in the energy of both the main female and the main male. But the main female has enlightenment, whereas the main male is still in this energy within what their intuition is telling them within the Four of Swords. They're still hanging. They're still hanging in, I'm hearing. There's no peace. And it's falling into this energy of a spirit baby. Something that's being birthed in the 5D. Not that which should be birthed in stemming from a 5D connection. This is something that's going on within the physical that's causing the masculine here to have no peace. Why they're in this energy of the hangman, Piscean energy, attached to the high priestess, Piscean energy. You may have quite a lot of Pisces in your chart. But the card reads, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. But it's in the reverse. There's still some type of mind games, wanting to win at all cost, you know, some type of bullying tactic, you know, someone is suffering in silence, and whatever's going on in this energy of the Five of Swords, where there's no peace, someone's just trying to strive to, the divine is just trying to strive to getting you from the 5 to the 6, and the 6 is within this golden egg energy, going back to message 2 of chapter 19. Or message 3 when I pull tarot. So let's see, in regards to the energy of the Empress, that come out quick and fast, and that's all about growth. But growth is showing itself into the in the reverse here. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I'm hearing enough is enough. Someone's spoken once, they've spoken twice, they've spoken too many times, I'm hearing. But there's no growth. I'm also picking up on pregnancy here as well. I'm also picking up on the energy that someone's needing to be truthful in regards to what it is that someone's maybe creating, growing, fertilizing. Adversities at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, in regards to the energy of the Emperor, this energy of friendship is also here, which I didn't notice before. Neither in the reverse nor the upright. So let's see, tell me more. So this is the Emperor's energy, and there's so much that this came through. All in this energy of doubt, in this energy of taking a chance, finding love in a hopeless place. The first card that came through is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Somebody may feel like they can change the past. And again, someone may know now that this is some kind of a soul recognition, a past life energy, one that healing has to be done, you know, is the cause of what may be triggering. That's, you know, in this energy of doubt. At one point, somebody may have doubted this. Someone's no longer doubting something, and forgiveness is here in the upright. Oh, I thought they were all in the reverse. These three are in the upright, and it reads forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Someone may be looking at just friendship right here, but again, that is the dynamic of a twin flame connection. In this energy of, if you love someone enough, you let them go in order for them to heal and find that inner peace within them. Happiness is at the bottom of the deck, and behind the happiness there's this tower. You know, anything that's false, that was built on a rocky foundation, is needing to be brought down and rebuilt again. I see a tower as an opportunity to build something that wasn't solid from the beginning on a more solid ground, you know. Now you know better. Now you know what to prepare for. You see where the damage is caused the most. What can you do now to strengthen that area type energy? I want to clarify the energy of the Queen of Swords, center of this message and heart of the matter. In regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating with chapter 19. Rigid creative spark is coming through in the reverse, and it's falling into this energy of twin flame and spirituality. I'm going to pull one more card, and the number for this card is number 8. It's in the reverse. It's almost kind of giving me this type of an energy of someone not being your true soul tribe. And this is an area that's needing to be healed. This is an area that's someone is manifesting a correction over, if that's making any sense. I want to clarify the energy of this Empress. Overall message, overall energy, major arcana. It's falling in the energy of peace. Metis, with wisdom. Card number 36, break it down to the 9. So from the 8 to the 9. And at the bottom of the deck we've got Sophia, divine wisdom. And I just feel like that's relevant to the energy of this message, card number 48. And behind that is Lilith, independence. Significant, I just feel like, to the energy of this message. So I want to clarify this energy again of the golden egg in regards to the Empress's energy, overall message, overall energy here. And we've got Virgo energy. I'm hearing sun, moon or rising. And we've also got Sagittarius as energy, sun, moon or rising. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of the Empress. Overall energy for message 5.3. And we've got third eye chakra. I want to clarify the Emperor's energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Emperor. Center of the message. Part of the matter in regards to the energies of chapter 19. What's the energy of this Emperor here in the reverse? Definitely got a divine masculine here. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of the Emperor, which is here in the reverse. And we've got aura at the bottom of the deck. Remember that your aura is a reflection of your thoughts, emotions and intentions. So fill it with positive energy and watch it grow. And I was speaking about this in one of the messages, either 5.1 or 5.2. This card reads South Node. Your South Node is those lessons, those karmic debts. You know, it says be vigilant about old patterns that may hinder your progress and embrace the lessons they offer. Integrate that wisdom into your present and in your future. And it's falling into this energy of health, the Magician, your manifestations. Divine masculine is affecting your aura. It says embrace the energy by cultivating the courage to face challenges, the wisdom to see the truth, and the resilience to stand firm in your convictions. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright, and I feel it's though because the divine masculine is still in this energy of indecisive, unable to make a decision, in this energy of are they taking some type of a chance, reverting back to an old, you know, when in fact it's actually healing, bringing in a new. This energy of Saturn, and I believe we're actually in some type of a transit of Saturn today. Today being the 1st of November when I'm recording this message. So it reads, embrace the tasks before you, knowing that through dedication and hard work, you can achieve your goals and lay the groundwork for your future. And it's falling directly into this energy of your freedom, of that which you're asking for forgiveness, either of others or of yourself, you know, in a standing to rebuild this foundation in the energy of the Four of Swords, Four of Wands energy, and the Four of Swords. It's going to take time, patience, rest, rejuvenation, working smart and not hard, you know, and enjoying what it is that you do, connecting with your angels and your ancestors, your roots and your culture. And have no doubt in regards to the energies that you're being guided through and to, knowing that the Most High will never bring you to it without bringing you through it. And He's going to bring these answers to you, through maybe possibly a divine feminine, you know, in this intuitive energy. This card came through for the Empress's energy here. The third eye chakra is the compass of the soul, of your soul. Trust these nudges, for they are the cosmic breadcrumbs leading you towards your purpose. If this may just lead to some type of a friendship here, I was picking up on this energy of going back into, I believe it was 1 or 2, but throughout chapter 19, that this may not be a platonic, a romantic relationship. This could be platonic. And not only is this relationship and partnerships, I'm also seeing soul tribes in the energy of 7 sisters, which came through in one of the messages. 5-star energy, supernova energy. In this energy of Sagittarius, card reads, your spirit is driven by an insatiable curiosity and adventure. But remember the value of grounding yourself in the present moment. And I pay attention. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright in this energy of wisdom and peace. Making sure that you're doing the right thing in all that you're doing, setting your intentions, making sure your intentions are coming from a pure place, you know, in this energy of delivering harsh truths I'm hearing, in this energy of becoming or being a good friend. Get into this legacy, this foundation, this strong, firm, solid foundation, letting somebody know that they're not in something alone, in this energy of suffering in silence, in this energy of feeling like they're in some type of a tug of war, in this energy of Virgo. Your pursuit of excellence is admirable, but let self-compassion guide you. Perfection lies not in the lawlessness, but in the authenticity of the heart and the soul at your core, you know. I'm hearing allow yourself to grow naturally. Allow something to grow naturally. Nothing needs to be artificial is what I'm hearing. So again, I had to take a pause. I feel like I've been talking forever. So during the pause, I'm glad I did, because as I pressed pause, I noticed my device was about to cut off again, as it did in part 5.1 of chapter 19. So I took the opportunity to get the book to read the 2 cards that came through in the energy of the goddess, this Empress's energy, and also this energy of the Queen of Swords. 2 separate energies, but again, as it is above, so it is below. As it is above is one power, as it is below is those sitting in seats of power, but with no power, you know. So in the first energy that came through, in the energy of Bridget, the card reads, I haven't got my glasses, the card reads anyway, empowerment message. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark and make meaningful and beautiful experience for yourself and others. Take advantage of this fruitful time when you are so in tune. It's like taking a magical trip to the lands of the fairy, where all that glitters really is gold, and your life seems like a grand artistic gesture. The fairy Celtic goddess of creativity calls you to play in the artistry of your life and your work and your loves. Bridget is whispering her sparkling music deep in your soul. Are you listening? And I got to not press pause, but I got to pause from reading for a moment. Because as I was reading this, it was bringing me back to the energy of the Valkyries. Going back to the 15th to the 16th of September, where a message of a past life union got interrupted. I did a write-up on the 15th, but I didn't deliver the message because of a vision that I had nudged out of sleep. You know, I would add those messages in the description. I feel like it's relevant. Are they your people though? Is an energy, I think, is the title of that message. But the alignment message here. Bear in mind this card came through in the reverse.